Hashem, we're at Paraklaf Pasuk Vav. Paraklaf Pasuk Vav. How do you like the soup this week, Aryeh? What? Oh, tea.
It was a B.
B? That's good. You're a harsh grader. You don't like carrots?
But his parents become his bro.
Yeah,
Some of the soup is really good.
yeah. All right, Nadiv. It's vegetarian chicken carrot soup. Yeah. Okay, you read it for us. Pasuk Vav. These are the materials that they're looking for donations for the Mishkan. That's what we're discussing. We're just going through all these materials. Okay, go on. Shemen, what? What's that word? Lamaor. Good. No, read that word again. Read slowly. Go slowly, Nadiv. Yeah, read the next word. No, read that word carefully. No. Shemen Lamor. What comes after Lamaor? No, read it. B. Very good. Excellent, Nadiv. Parachafei Pasuk Vav. I hope you don't mind that I corrected you. I just want you to read it right. Nadiv. No, but I don't want to embarrass anybody, God forbid. Okay, go on. No. Bistamim. Excellent. So Shemen, you're collecting. Hey, how you doing, Jonah? Come on here. We're Parachafei Pasuk Vav. That's what we're reading. Shemen Lamaor. We have oil for the light. What type of oil is this? Shemen Zayisach. This is pure olive oil. To kindle the light constantly. So Rashi is explaining why the oil. Why do you need to say we're doing a big fundraising campaign for oil? I mean, that's like nobody's ever done. We're doing a big fundraising campaign for the Mishkan to collect oil. I mean, to collect gold and silver makes sense, but oil doesn't make sense. Shemen lamaor. Why are you collecting oil? So Rashi says this wasn't ordinary oil. It was the purest oil, and it required special expertise. And so therefore it was la'alot ner tamid. So this oil was very expensive. By the way, which do you think is more expensive by the gallon? Gasoline or bottled water? No, bottled water.
Yeah, that's not true. Depends where you go.
Go in bottled water. Like, look up there in Gemini, or which is more expensive. Just look that up. We don't need to. No, I do not gamble for money. It'll disqualify you as a witness. Do not. No. I'd love for you to do mincha regardless. We're not gambling. We will not gamble. Gambling is going to disqualify you as a witness. The question is, which is more expensive? A gallon of. Just put it in the question. Just put it into Chat GPT or Gemini or Grok. What's more expensive? A gallon of bottled water? Yeah.
Gallon from like U.S. prices or Maryland?
Just ask the question.
U.S. gallon of water.
No. That is not what a gallon. No.
Retail stores.
No.
Retail stores.
Bottled water.
Yes.
Bottled.
Like a bunch of bottles.
Like, what's that thing of bottle? No, like what's that thing of water you buy? Like what's a fancy, like what's the not Perrier, but what's a nice Saratoga water? Fine. I just said a gallon of bottled water. Bottled water, like spring water. Okay, that's what I meant.
You didn't specify.
That's what I meant. That's what I buy.
Okay, so premium gas.
No, premium gas is not between. Fine, compare it to premium gas. Go. No. There's no premium gas going for $5 a gallon now. Diesel's even cheaper. Okay, what did you find there? Okay, fine.
Premium gas is approximately 366.
Exactly. That's my point. Premium water costs more than premium gas. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I just
390. The bottled water.
okay. Move on. I made my point. I'm declaring victory. What?
Yeah.
All the time. We got the Fiji water. Fiji water.
A gallon of Fiji is not even known as Fiji.
Okay, fine. Let's go on. Let's go on. We're not wasting time. I made my point that oil is not that expensive, but this oil was expensive. That's the point. For a barrel. For a barrel. Kyle, look, how much do you think a barrel of Fiji water costs? $60 a barrel is nowhere near the highest price. It was not even close. It was way higher. Well, when I remember like 10 years ago, it was $90 a barrel. No, that's not true.
Yeah, that's so cheap back then. It was like $1.87.
Yeah, different point. That's what we're talking about here. That's why this oil was so. Rashi says it wasn't the regular oil that they had to donate. It was shemen zayit zach. What's the shemen zayit zach? Rashi elsewhere tells us that the first drops of oil that come out when you press the olive, the first drop. Bistamim l'shemen hamishcha. What is that? The spices for the anointing oil. What did they use the spices for the anointing oil? What was the anointing oil used for? What? Let's see what Rashi says. It was used to anoint the utensils of the Mishkan and the Mishkan itself to sanctify it. So it was poured. What? They put a little bit of oil on the utensils.
Like eating utensils, or just like
like bowls and tables. The which utensils was it? No. Like I don't. They had to sanctify. They had to put anything that was used in the Mishkan had to be anointed first, and so all the like the table, the ark, but then also the different utensils that were used in preparation of the sacrifices were also anointed. Like Kitisa will explain. Now, actually, do you know what was in this oil? I'll skip to that. What was in this anointing oil? No, what spices? No, it's more than extra virgin olive oil. This is the shemen zayit. But what was in this? What was in this anointing oil? If you look here, it says no. Look at it, chapter 30. Aryeh, chapter 30, verse 23. Take for yourself Besamim Rosh. They have 500 shekel weights of pure myrrh, aromatic cinnamon, and K'nei Bosem. The K'nei Bosem, does that sound like you know what some have speculated that is? That was in the anointing oil? I really don't. I mean, this was not ingested by anyone, but it was applied to the utensils. What does K'nei Bosem sound like in English? Yeah, right. Yeah.
so they're all getting fried.
No, they weren't putting it in their food.
They put it in bowls.
No, they only put it in once. They poured once on the bowl to anoint it, to like induct it, inaugurate it.
First people that eat in the bowl.
You just dropped a little bit on it, and then for the rest of eternity. And that deep. All right. I don't think so. It was like one ingredient of the other ingredients.
Yeah, this was in Israel. No, this was in Israel. It is. All the clothes come from
Okay, guys, quiet. Let's go on. And they also used the oil. So they used it for the spices, the anointing oil, and also for the incense smoke. They would cause the incense to go up every evening and morning, as it's explained in V'Tafeh. And so basically they needed the spices for the anointing oil and for the incense. No. There's three things that they're discussing. They needed the oil to illuminate the menorah. Then they needed the spices for the anointing oil, and also the spices for the incense. Three separate things. What? When they burn the incense, smoke will go up. No, these are listen. All right, listen. Three separate things: oil, spices for the anoint, oil for the menorah, spices for the anointing oil, and then spices for incense, which has no oil in it. They took oil and they added spices to it. But that wasn't the Shem. I don't believe that was Shemen Zayit Zach. The anointing oil was just, I think it, I don't know, we can look that up, but I don't believe that was, let's see what it says in the Torah. The Shemen Zayitin. That's just Shemen Zayit. That's just olive oil. That's not Shemen Zayit Zach. Let's see if Rashi talks about it. Right, and also you see it was after they put it on, they wiped the oil off. So they didn't leave it on there for long. So sorry, Nadeem. Okay. Now what?
I actually have a question now.
Okay.
Is it like a sin to do chores?
It's a sin today to make the ketores with the exact ratios and exact ingredients. What? We don't know. It was kept a secret, so we don't know the exact proportions because they didn't want to reveal it. That's what the Mishnah tells us. But if you would know, it would be a sin. You're not allowed to make the utensils of the Mishkan or the Beit HaMikdash today either, because you're only allowed to use it in the temple. So therefore, you can't make it unless you're making it for the temple. Yes, Aryeh. So that menorah, they argue that's for the Beit HaMikdash. They made it for the Beit HaMikdash. What? Yeah, because they made it for the Beit HaMikdash. That's what they argue. No, it was built.
Wait, so people in like Tiberia that they do chores there? I've seen that.
No, they're not doing the exact proportion.
They claim
They
like there's those people with like those really funky outfits, like in Ethiopia.
You mean Sifat?
Oh, very.
I don't know. I've never seen anybody who claims. I've never seen anybody who claims it's the exact proportion. The only problem is if it's the exact ingredients and the exact proportions. But if it's not the exact ingredients, exact proportions, it's not prohibited. Okay, now we have. Also, they're looking for the donations. Joe